Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 24 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 2048. Next greater numerically balanced number. So let's read the problem statement. An integer x is numerically balanced if for every digit d in the number x, there are exactly d occurrences of that digit in x. So simply means that if let's say I have integer x like this, right? So an integer x is numerically balanced if for every digit d, right? So every digit d in the number x, there are exactly d occurrences of that digit in x. So here if you see in this x, digit 2 is occurring 2 times, right? So that simply means that this integer x is numerically balanced. Same way, if you see this example, let's say this is your x, right? So in this x, if you see digit 1, so digit 1 is occurring just one time. Same way, if you see digit 3, so digit 3 is occurring 3 times. So that simply means that this integer x is also numerically balanced, right? So we have given an integer n. We have to turn the smallest numerically balanced number which is strictly greater than the n, right? So here if you see, we have 1, right? So after that, here we have 2. So 2 is numerically balanced or not? No. So if I am using here 2, so 2 is occurring just one time, so it is not numerically balanced, right? Next time 3 is also occurring just one time, right? So 3 is not numerically balanced. Let's check 4 is not balanced, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, in 11 if you say digit 1, right? 1 is occurring 2 times, so this is also not numerically balanced. 12 is not numerically balanced, right? Because we need 2 times here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 if you see here. So in 22 if you see digit, if you take digit 2, so 2 is occurring 2 times, so that simply means 22 is numerically balanced, right? So first number, smallest numerically balanced number, right? So 1, right? Then after that we have find out that 2 is balanced, right? So here if you see 22 is numerically balanced since the digit 2 occurs 2 times. It is also the smallest numerically balanced number strictly greater than 1, right? So that's what we need to do. Here if you see example number 2, 1000. So here after 1000 I check this, let's say, so 0 is occurring 2 times, not balanced, right? Next time if I reach here, right? So here you will find out that 1 is occurring just one time and 3 is occurring 3 times, so this is numerically balanced, right? So 1 triple 3 is numerically balanced since digit 1 occurs one time and the digit 3 occurs 3 times, and it is also the smallest numerically balanced number strictly greater than 1000. Note that 1022 cannot be the answer because 0 appeared more than 0 times, right? So we have to take care of this also, right? 0 means 0 times. So this also we need to check, right? 0 should appear 0 number of times. So if in any number 0 is there, so then definitely I'm just going to say that no, it is not balanced, right? Okay, now here if you see 3000, so 3000, so after 3000 if I write it like this, right? So here 1 is occurring one time and then 3 is occurring 3 times, right? So this is numerically balanced, right? So for 3000 I will start checking from this 3001, 3002, 3003, and I will check, and whatever the first number in which all the digits appear, right? So here let's say 3001, 3002, 3003, then somehow I reach this. So when I reach this, then again I calculate the frequency of all the digits, all the distinct digits in this number. So I find out that 1 is appearing one time, 3 is appearing 3 times, and all the other numbers like 0, 1, 0, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? All the numbers, they are just 0 time, but the only numbers which are appearing, which are greater than 0, right, means that they are appearing in a number. So after that I check that 1 is appearing one time, 3 is appearing 3 times. So in that case, just simply return that number, right? So I have to check all the numbers one by one, right? So this is what I need to do, right? And here if you see the constant size is 10 to the power 6, right? So 10 to the power 6, right? N is less than equal to, right? So let's take the max number 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So this is the number, right? Okay, and after this, so this is not balanced. So let's say if my n is this one, right? So n can be until here, right? So if my number, right, the next balanced number after this, so I'm going to say that number is going to be 1, and here 6 zeros, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? After that I'm going to say that 1, and here take 2, and here take 4 times, right? So this is going to be the next balanced, right? 1 2 2 and 4 4 4 4, right? So if you see this digit, 1 is appearing 1 time, 2 is appearing 2 time, 4 is appearing 4 time, right? And the rest all numbers are appearing 0 times, so we can simply ignore them. So we are ignoring the digits which are appearing 0 number times, and whatever the digits are appearing, we have to compare that. 1 should be equal to 1, 2 should be equal to 2, 4 should be equal to 4. So this is the next balance, right? So simply means that here this is the number, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run one loop, right? So for int whatever the n value given to us, right? So we have to start checking from the next number. So I'm starting I from n plus 1, and here I will run my loop until I is less than equal to 1 2 2 4 4 4 4, this number, and here I plus plus. Okay, and here I'm going to check if this particular number is balanced. So this is why my helper method is balanced, and in this is balanced I'm just going to pass the I value. So if it is balanced, then I'm just simply going to return I, right? So this is what I have to do. So I have to find out the numbers like this, right? And return here -1. Okay, here I'm always going to return, so we are not going to reach here, right? So we should never reach here for given constant, but still we need to return something, right, in this method, right? What are the methods I have? So I have to check all the numbers step by step, right? So this loop, right, this is a linear loop, right? So uh, you can say that this loop is going to run for of n times, right? Capital N times. So it is starting from n plus 1 to this one, okay? And whatever the first number which is balanced, we are simply returning from it, right? And how this is balanced is going to work. So let's say we have this number 1 2 2 4 4 4 4. So I have to check if this number is balanced or not. So what I'm going to do to check if this number is balanced, first I'm going to create one frequency array int count, and here we have digits from 0 to 0 to 10, 0 to 9, right? Total 10. So here I'm just going to pass 10, right? Because we have 0 also. So right, so now after that I'm just going to check this number. So first here we have numbers like this, right? 1 2 2 4 4 4 4, right? So if I divide this number with 10, right? So if I divide this number with 10, and what is the remainder that I'm going to get? So 1 2 2 4 4 4, right? So if I multiply it like this, 2 2 4 4 4 0, so I'm going to get the remainder as 4 here, right? And this is the next number, right? So here remainder is 4, so just increment the count. 4 is appearing one time, okay? So I'm just picking the last number, right? Then again, then you have to pick this number, right? So this is a new number 1 2 2 4 4 4, right? And then just divide it with 10, right? So you are going to multiply 1 2 2 4 4, right? So you are going to get 1 2 2 4 4 0. So again 4, so 4 is going to become 2 now. Now this is a new number, right? 1 2 2 4 4, right? Again if you multiply 10, 1 2 2 4, so you are going to get 1 2 2 4 0, and you are going to get the remainder as 4. So 4 is going to become 3. Then again this is a new number, right? So 1 2 2 4, again divided by 10, so 122 multiplied with 122, you are going to get 1220, so remainder as 4. So 4 is going to become 4 now here, right? So here this 4 frequency is going to become 4, right? Let me just minimize, right? And now this is your new number, right? And 122 divided by 10, so 10 into 12 is 120, so 2. So now frequency of 2 is going to increment. Okay, 2 is not appearing anytime right now, so 2 is occurring one time. Now 12 divided by 10, so 1, so again 2, so 2 frequency again incremented with 1, so it is going to become 2, right? Now we have 1, so 1, and just multiply it with 10, so 10 0 0, right? So here you are going to get 1, so 1 frequency is 1, right? 1 is 1. So now your number is not greater than 0, right? So we reach this, right? So in the end, if you see, I have calculated this part, right? So now in this part, now you have to just iterate over this counts, right? So we have 4 is occurring 4 times, 4 is occurring 4 times, 2 is occurring 2 times, 1 is occurring 1 time, and all other, right? 0 is occurring 0 time, 1 is occurring 0 time, 3 is occurring 0 time, 5 is occurring 0 time, right? This one 1 is occurring 1 time, right? 2 is occurring 2 time, 3 is occurring 0 time, 5 is occurring 0 time, 6 0 time, 7 0 time, 8 0 time, and 9 0 time. Okay, so now you have to iterate over all these numbers. 0, so 0 is occurring 0 time, ignore. 1 is occurring 1 time, so here we have to compare that if the frequency of 1 is greater than 0, then we have to make sure that 1 is equal to 1, right? Here 2 is equal to 2, ignore, 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 ignore. Here true, ignore, right? So in the end we have to return true. So if we return true, that simply means that wherever the frequency is greater than 0, so we have to check, we have to make sure if frequency is greater than 0, then we have to compare these two, right? So they have to return true. So if we return true, that simply means that our uh, number is balanced, right? So if is balanced in this, I'm going to check the number like this, so then we have to return that number. That's it, and we have to stop. So very simple. Let's write the code, nothing complex here. Okay, only few lines of code as well. So here I'm just going to write for int I is equal to n plus 1, and here I is less than equal to 1 2 2 4 4 4 4, and here I plus plus, and here if is balanced, right? And in this I'm just going to pass I, then I'm going to return I from here, right? And here I'm just going to simply return -1. So we should never reach here for the given constants, right? So that's it. So here private boolean is balanced, and here inside this I'm just going to pass the number that we have to check, and here I'm going to create one count array, new int, and here I'm just going to pass 10 0 to 9, and then here I'm just going to run one while loop while my x is greater than 0. So how we are incrementing the frequency? So here in the count I'm just doing x modulus with 10 remainder, and I'm incrementing the frequency of this, and here x is nothing but x divided by 10. That's it. And once we calculate this, then after that what we are doing, we have to just write, we have to just check all the digits. D is equal to 0, D is less than equal to 9, and here D plus plus, and here if the count of D, right, if the count of this D, if it is greater than 0, right? If it is greater than 0, only then check that if count of D is equal to D value, right? If it is equal to D, right? So if this is not equal to D, let's say, right, if count of D is greater than 0 and if count of D is not equal to D, then in that case you simply return false. Okay, return false, right? And here just simply return true if you still return false anywhere, right? So here return true. That's it. Okay, now let's run the code and see if the report issue. Will try to fix that. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.